if we're talking about building something, why don't you build where you at? I'm not even listen.
Tell you who we got what's the first three numbers?
How you feeling, brother? My Habesha brother. Salam.
436.
Huh?
You are. You got a board.
Huh?
Who you got board?
Nope. Say that again. Hold on, I'm gonna hold that page for a minute, cause I'm gonna show them something. That's my Habesha brother right here. Look, that book right here, right, yo. We ain't even get to the Shape Center, yo. We having a hell of a conversation in a Starbucks, man. Huh? I used to do that too. I was in there too. But listen, hold on, let me see that book. Hold on, let me hold that page real quick. So we having a hell of a discussion right now about people building schools and where money's going. And my man over there reading a book. He said this. What do you say, brother? That more stuff go what? He go there. Show that book. He said that. He said this Morris information. He said this Morris. He said that Morris information go way back. See, this is what you got. You got to share this information with him. He's been over there reading that book since we sat in here. See, we ain't even get to the Shape Center yet, and we over here talking. So look, let me show you this book. Look at this. See that? Hold up. Credit collection law. This is a book, right? How much? You know how much we paid for this book when it first came out? This book I bought at University of Penn, but this is my man's book right here, right? This is his book right here. This book was $100 when I first got it.
It's $13, right?
13 now? This was $100. Let me tell you the story behind this book one time. Someone took this book that me and Johanna bought this book. A brother named Johanna Conray L. Someone took half of this book, right, and tried to charge somebody $200 for this book. He took, see how thick this book is? I bought this book at University of Penn probably over 15, 16 years ago. And I put it out there on radio, right? And somebody took the book, half of the book, and charged people $200-something for it, and it was $100 for the book. Now he says it's cheaper. But in the back of this book, this is what I told him, why I told him to get it. Security numbers by state. So this is what we're going to build on today at the Shape Center too. See that? Where the debtor's location is at. So this is the stuff that I was doing back in 2005. Man. Way before these cats came on the scene, I was putting this information out here for everybody back then in this book. And I remember, again, this book was $100, and he said he got it cheaper now. Well, it was about 2008, 2000, something like that. This is kind of old, dude. But this is the book, Credit Collection Law. So before everybody started talking about these UCC1 and secured parties and all that, this is what I was doing it on right here. Let me show y'all this. I was doing it back then on radio with that book, with this right there, right? I was doing it on radio back in 2005 with all this information. So now you hear people running around here talking about drafting, secured parties, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? Where did people get this information from? Like, what? Where's their proof at? That's why I told you earlier, don't let these people just talk to you. Ask them where their proof at and what they're talking about. Trust me, they ain't going to show you none of this stuff. They're not going to show you that. I brought 2 law dictionaries here. Actually, one is for somebody. They're in my bag, actually. Where's it at? Oh, it's in here. That's one. There's another one I got somewhere in here. Huh? No. Not my book. Huh?
Yeah, you see the black dog dictionary, what I read this law dictionary. I want the black dog dictionary.
Wow.
6,800 Negro ruled for 40 years.
Hold up, man. I make sure I forgot. I make sure.
Man, we gotta go to Barnes and Noble, man.
You had to get the law dictionary?
It's the legal terms dictionary right here.
Here's another one.
You gotta have the dictionary.
That's another law dictionary. Hey, remember when I said that Taj and I will sit in a Dunkin' Donuts and have a damn conversation with people? How many of these dudes actually sit in a Starbucks or a regular coffee shop and have this conversation before they go do something else? I told you this.
You can't talk to those guys. They don't want to talk to you.
Say it again. Hold on. Say it again.
You can't hold a conversation with those guys. They won't talk to you.
Nope.
But somewhere in
If you ain't talking, if you're not talking money to them, they ain't trying to hear that with you. So we've been doing it. Brother Taj and I've been doing it for a minute. And we'll talk with anybody, anywhere, because we real with it. But look at this.
invade Greece and with 54 ships and about 10,800.
No, he's talking about the scholars, the so-called scholars that you ain't gonna sit with in certain places. That's what he's talking about. He ain't talking about the average person that don't know. He's talking about the people who call themselves scholars that's not going to sit and talk with y'all nowhere. The leader guys. That's what Taj said. Taj call them the leader guys. Pretty much. But so this is they see my books they read. These are my books that I'm sitting here with. He tried to buy my law dictionary. You can't buy my law dictionaries, homie. You can go get your own. You can get your own, brother. But you see what alien mean in there? Look at that. You see that alien? It says anybody's under the 14th Amendment.
Yeah, I saw that.
So y'all black folks.
That's the artificial person, right?
Well, that's black folks. That's claim the 14th Amendment made them citizens. And we not even at the Shape Center yet. We in Starbucks. We in Starbucks. We in Starbucks. We at the Shape Center at 6 o'clock though. No, it's not. It's all the same. It's really basically the same. That's just a pocket joint. That's a pocket joint. What's up, bro? Out here in Houston, Dawood.
H-Town.
He said H-Town, baby. And I'm gonna keep it real. And to tell you the truth, I told him, what did I just tell you about the FOI when I was sitting here? What did I just tell you about the FOI when I was sitting here? I said, what did I say? They would do what? No, I'm talking about how they said they would want to know why I'm in the car with other people.
Oh yeah.
They make sure it, protocols.
Against protocol.
No, I am not going live while I'm there, BJ. We are not going live. But we are charging for people to come in there though because it's the Shape Center and they should support the Shape Center. And if you want me to come to your spot or your area, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com, or get with Karen McGee. I will definitely be there. I'm in Houston right now. I'm in Houston now. We're going over to Shape Center at 6 o'clock. Ivory. Look up black. No, but brother, if you studying language on the word black, it's blanc. If you in Haiti, or one of it's called blanca. Blanc means white. Blanc. You keep going to English. When you study language, you got to go to OE. Like you see, it says OE next to it. It means Old English. Or you see GR, it's Greek. When you see these words, you have to research those words to find out what it means. Black is modern. It came in the 1960s. Matter of fact, I brought the dictionary. Hopefully, I brought that here. I don't think I brought that book. Black, they started using in the 1960s.
But the guy was saying just on the radio, to look at the word black.
Listen.
In Oxford Dictionary.
Okay.
They give a different
Every dictionary, if I pull out the dictionary of the word black in the etymology book, it's an adjective. If I put it out in the etymology book, it's going to say blackamoor inside there.
Right.
So it means what? The black was an adjective describing the more. One has an adjective describing the noun. So understanding back and forth. In 1960, they called us black people. Before that, we were called Negroes. So somebody had an agenda to switch you from Negro to black and from black to African American in the 1980s. So everything has somebody had an agenda somewhere, dude. But why you're not dealing with the Moors information? So what are we arguing? If people just read, he ain't turned away from that book yet. He's still reading that book since I got in here. And he's saying how deep that book goes. If you're seeking, you will actually search for it. You're not seeking hard enough, and it's not hidden. So this is why we can pull this information out to people and say, look, dude, before Columbus talks about that. Come on, in this book, if you open up this book right here, look at this. I'm just going to show y'all something. Give me 1 minute. Watch this. How our information is right in this book too. Look, you see that says Moor, the kingdom of the Moors, right? Why is it in this slavery book? Read that. Why is it in that book right there? Why is the Moors mentioned inside there? Why isn't it? Why are your scholars? We out here going to pay all this money to these dudes that's dealing with emotionalism, but not showing y'all no proof. Now I can sit here and show you all the proof in the world. You go right back to sleep, and that's why they say you go in dumb and come out even dumber when you go to these lectures. You go in dumb and come out dumber, but you don't ask the right questions. What do you mean, brother? What was we called before that? If we were Ethiopians and Moors before the 1500s, if I go outside and talk to an Ethiopian brother, you'll see my conversation is totally different. They wouldn't listen to you. They'll talk to me. You're black. Remember? You don't know your history. You think your history started in slavery.
Well, you know what? See, it's easy. Because the facts I can just explain. They're given to them. They born free. We born slaves.
No, we wasn't. Nobody's born a slave, brother. We all born free. See the whole concept again. This is some stupid stuff that I hear people say, I'm a free slave. Nigga, what's the hell is a free slave? What? Listen to what we say. A free slave. Slave means Slavic. It's a race of people. It's the Indo-Europeans and Scandinavians. So first and foremost, you were not born a slave. You were born free and became whatever you would say as a slave. Totally different. Okay, totally different.
Let me take it back. We are culture.
Say it again.
So naturally, we are a culture of people that's been enslaved. So naturally, our thinking is not going to be incorrect. It's not going to be correct. You know, all the things we went through.
Well, everybody suffered slavery. Listen, hold up. I'm going to show you something. When one of them come in here, I'm going to show you how history is. Hold up. No, I'm going to show you something. Hold up. Listen, dude. If I go pull that dude in here, right? If when that dude come in here, one of them come in here, I'm gonna say, oh, you walk outside and go say Badia. Go say Badia to one of them. You had slavery in Ethiopia. Badia means black slave because the darker people was beneath their feet. That's what they meant. That means that you were beneath me. It was a tribe. And what happens if you say Badia in Ethiopia, they will arrest you in Ethiopia, which means black slave. So everybody suffered slavery, even the Europeans. And we keep saying as if we didn't have nothing to do with that, dude. If you read books like J.A. Rogers, he will tell you the first slaves were not us. It was Europeans here. So again, why we keep playing this victim emotional bullshit? It's crazy. Tell the truth. He said it in the book. See what I'm saying? But we don't want to read J.A. Rogers' book. We say, oh yeah, let's get a book over here that says we were all slaves. Nigga, my history didn't start in slavery. My history didn't start. You 61?
61.
Okay.
These books have not been made available to us.
In Southern plate. This is 1920s. This is in 1960, right?
Believe me, brother. These books are not mean to be able to talk on the wise.
Now, why would I tell you? Well, I told you earlier, if a man don't treat you right, he ain't gonna teach you right. So why would I teach a slave to elevate themselves? Why would I teach you to be on the same playing field with me? So whose job is it to do it? It's our job to do it. So this is why I do what I do in Taj.
You got to understand why we are in the condition that we are in.
Why? Because, listen, it's because of us. No, listen. Okay, before Scientology, brother, listen, before Scientology, you have people who come to you. But Farrakhan used to say we are stiff-necked and hard-headed people. So, if I'm presenting this information to you and you're rejecting it, they happened with Noble Drew Ali. He was coming to our people, but our people reject him because he wasn't a high-ranking scholar and a professor and have a PhD and an MBA and a CBS and whatever titles we had. But they still had people that was coming to him, brother. We were more conscious back then than we are today with technology. Brother. But they was more. Listen, I have a saying. Smartphone dumb people. We in technology age right now, right? You can go online and find what you need to find if you know what to look for. So if I'm guiding you to certain books and certain key things, I'm saying to you, if I walk into Cambridge University, you think they don't know about Portuguese and West Africa book? This is in Cambridge, right? You think that they don't know the history about Columbus before Columbus? You think they don't know this information? They know this information, but they would never tell the Negroes that, because if you woke up, what would happen? What would happen if the Negroes woke up? Yes. But
that's what he was saying about they gonna have access to the books. But what he's saying is,
hold up. He said to answer your question. What is it?
White slaves were sold along with black in 1649.
1649, but they don't teach that in school. So if you're going to, it's in that book too. So if we're going to tell the truth all the way around. Don't sugarcoat this crap. It doesn't matter, dude. Slavery. Listen, hold up. First and foremost, brother. Listen. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. If I shot you, listen to me. Let me ask you a question. If I shot you in your arm, I'm gonna ask you a question. If I shot you in your arm, let's be realistic. Leave the emotions out of it. If I shot you in your arm, would you come back and shoot me in my arm? What would you do to me?
I'll come back and kill you.
Thank you very much. So now, let's go now. If you enslave somebody, do they have to do the same thing that you did? That's all I'm saying.
The word, first of all, you have to define what kind of slavery.
Oh my, this is that nigga talk. That's the nigga talk. This is where you got to define the slavery. Stevie Wonder got a song, right, called Listen to This. Hold up. No, we are talking. No, brother, I ain't say that. I just said I used something, right, today. I said because we keep bringing this up, saying the way it was happening. Listen, let me show you how you do this. How do you know? Was you there? Where? From who? You just told me. Hold up. You just told me you never heard of these books, right? You never heard of this information, right? But where did you get that information that they was treated a certain way? From who?
People that have knowledge.
Okay, so now I'm showing you knowledge, right? So you could cross-reference everything and find out. So I just asked you the question, was you there when it happened? When the so-called whites was in slavery? Okay, you weren't there, right? So someone told you that, right? From who, though? Again, I'm going back to the who part. Okay, so I'm not claiming to be a scholar, but anyway, I can show you books. But if I'm showing you books on this information, having critical and analytical thinking for a minute, right? I'm saying, how do you know? I was in Temple University, right? In Philadelphia. I saw all the people that was involved in slavery. I was not there, so I can't speak on it because it's hearsay. So now I'm looking at Chinese enslaved and Dutch enslaved and all these people enslaved, right? But everybody got their way out of it some kind of way. Why our people are not getting out of it? Because you have these Negroes that want to be preachers, that want to be lecturers, that who are preachers and telling people stories.
Right there, what
Leader guy.
right there.
The leader guy's doing it.
Right there to what get me. Because everybody can be excused what they did in 700.
Say that again?
There's a reason why we screwed up in America. These countries. There's a reason for that. So us niggas,
So what's the reason, Rick?
What is the reason?
because the way we treated and abused and misused and why we so
But he letting you know that the leaders are the ones that's keeping us out of
I'm talking about when it comes to us here in America, we talking about a totally different way. Like you don't understand why we had this condition there. There's a reason why we had this. So when he speak about us in America, it's always the most definite point.
Go back to what he said earlier. He said you don't expect the slave master to educate you.
It does. Slave master's not going to teach you this. So, no, he's not going to train you. Hold up.
How you gonna have to hustle? How you gonna put the pimp?
Exactly. Noble Drew Ali, listen. Noble Drew Ali, this is what they did. Listen, Noble Drew Ali went to our people, and they rejected Noble Drew Ali in 1913, 1920s. How is it? No, brother, but listen, though. You asking a question about leadership. You're talking about leadership now. And let me go back to what Stevie Wonder had. Stevie Wonder has a song called, go look it up. It's called, Wonder has called, he says slavery is wrong. He kept going through the whole joint. Slavery is wrong. It doesn't matter what kind of slavery. It's wrong, period. Until we recognize that we enslaved each other also, then maybe we can fix this problem. It doesn't matter one was greater and one was worse. Again, if I'm woke and Noble Drew Ali came to our people and told us, yo, stop, hold up, this is what he said. Noble Drew Ali said, stop using names that dilute to slavery. I'm going to repeat this again. Noble Drew Ali said, stop using names that dilute to slavery. Now, what did he mean by that? That means stop using Negro, black, and colored. If I just told you about the Ethiopian brothers, if you go out there and say, I wish one would come in here real quick. Hold up. If they come in here, if I walk outside and say Badia, they're going to say, oh, it means black slave. You will be arrested in Ethiopia for saying that. So why is the Negroes not being arrested for saying black? You follow me? So again, if Noble Drew Ali, they rejected him because he wasn't a scholar, he didn't have a PhD, he didn't have NBC, right? But if you know that it means slave, then why are you using names that go back to slavery? Why not you not using Negro? If you want to say Negro, okay, then Negro and Moor is synonymous. That's all I'm saying. Brother, we not, listen, no, but none of them was bringing our nationality. I don't care which way you flip it. None of them was bringing our nationality. None of them was bringing our nationality, but Noble Drew Ali was bringing it to us. So what happens? They said, oh no, we got to profit off of this. So is it the Europeans or is niggerdom? I call it niggerdom or Negropeans. Don't look at him. I don't care about that Europe. I don't care about him standing there. I give a damn about him. I'm free. I'm a free dude. I don't care about me being in the South. I watch trust me, I watch everybody, brother. I was in FOI. I watch everybody. I watch everybody too. Say that again? Thank you. It's another form of slavery, right? You ever hear somebody say, physical abuse is worse than, no, mental abuse is worse than physical abuse? You ever hear you say that? So you just said it, right? You just said it. Mental, right? So it's more abuseful than it is physical, because the physical I can heal, the mental I can't. I ain't claimed to be a psychiatrist, but I know that much. Say that again? Just mistreat their children. So so we sit up here and talk about, oh, well, they did us wrong or they enslaved us. Dude, then get the hell out of it then. So you gotta go to somebody to get the hell out of it. That's why I just told you the same thing about a school. You don't go talk about building a school when you're supposed to have a foundation set up first and foremost before you talk about building a school. You have to have a foundation first. People keep asking me about a school, about me building. I don't care about no school, dude.
You gotta have an idea first.
Listen, that's true. Everything, dude, you can have the idea, but you still got to crack foundation.
When you have the idea, then you manifest it to reality, and then you set the foundation. But then you gotta have money to set the foundation.
Okay, so let me tell you this now. If I'm talking about, listen, You have to have something to show.
And money, and we in the foundation.
Hey, we bought the land first before we built the building on that.
See, they bought the land first before they built the building.
That's what he's saying. Where's the land? Where's he breaking ground? We gotta have the land first.
But see,
He said the foundation.
the same thing, dude. It's the same thing. Land foundation, brother. Come on, man. Seriously.
He's supposed to get the land here. Then he's supposed to get the land here.
Okay, so you telling me? Okay, so listen to me, right? So it takes you 5 years to keep doing that. You ain't building no skyscraper like that out there.
How you thinking, man? Some people think small.
Then listen, I'm from the streets, dude. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm from the streets, bro. Listen, you start small before you get big.
Be real, brother. Be real.
Come on, man. I'm being real. I'm probably the most realest dude that you probably would know. I gotta be real. I'm sitting in here. I'm sitting in a damn coffee shop with y'all.
Some people got big ideas. Everybody different.
Listen, bruh. Malcolm said, make it plain. Don't make it complicated. Make it plain. And I'm trying to make it plain. I'm not complicated. I'm not going over your heads. I'm just saying, bruh, build small and then you go up.
That might be your idea. That might be your
No,
personality.
but if you ain't got the money, you gotta do that then. If you have the money, you have to do that.
Again, but if I came in, the guy gave us square footage, what he had in mind for class. And square footage, they gave us $45,000 for it.
Look, hold up. My man said, hold up, listen, hold up. My man said the prophet said, if you can't get them to see that they're not Negro, black, color, leave them alone. No, I'm not gonna leave them alone, brother. My job is to teach. I don't, y'all may not understand it. A lot of stuff that people may say that no, but I respect all the prophets. But one thing I'm going to say, I have my own free mind. Period. I'm going to stick with my people, okay, until they get it. That's it. I'm going to stick with them until they get it. But one thing I can say is a lot of these cats out here is lying to people, dude. It's all based on, they said if the leadership is messed up, then the rest of the people is going to be messed up. I'm glad I'm not a leader. I'm glad I don't claim to be a leader. Damn. I'm so good. I'm Sabir Bey. That's it. Just a Bey. That's all. Somebody said something about being the most asked for scholar. I said, well, I'm the most truthful scholar probably then. If that's the case, that's it. There's principles that we have to stand on. And there's love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. But I also know that you don't let nobody use you. Awesome. I'm not stupid. I still from the street. Goddamn, I understand that part. But you gotta understand that our people is like stiff head. Like what Farrakhan said, that granulated sand. It's rough. It's rough. No matter how many times I'm saying, here it is, right here. We're gonna keep turning around and say, well, the white man did this. Number one, stop calling them white. They're not white people. They're not white. I would say pink people, but I won't say white people. I would say you brown, but I won't say you're black because you don't look like that.
It's called conditioning.
Yes.
It's called conditioning. That's what it's called conditioning. We call ourselves.
He said, somebody said the one in the hat, he needs special attention. Talking about you. Huh? That's Raheem? Saying he needed special attention. But Kevin Hart said you're gonna learn today. But my thing is like, dude, we have to really, really honestly ask these people's questions. And this is why I keep telling you, they don't want me in certain rooms. Trust me, brother. They don't want me in these rooms because they can see that I'm not for the BS. I'm not for the game playing with them. They sucking people, man. And this is why they don't like coming out to certain lectures. My man Lysander, before I got here, he might be on here, but he said, oh, in Texas, they don't come out to this kind of stuff. That's not emotional enough. It's not a feel-good thing. That's why they don't come out. It's emotionalism. Like I said again. Listen. But see, even with DeLoyne, when he said to me, I've been here for 47 years. How many of our people in Houston actually go support the Shape Center? He said, I'm tired, Sabir. He said, I'm older. I've been in this stuff for 47 years. I'm sitting here like, Why the hell we not supporting him? Why aren't Moors even over there having classes at that place? Why are we so scattered brain out here in Houston? Oh, I don't like him because he's talking about such and such.
Church bound. It's more church.
You say it's more churchy?
Yeah, it's church. They want to pray and
Well,
I don't think that's gonna work.
hey man, listen.
I'm not trying to go to no church service.
You're not. He said I'm not. I didn't say it. He said I'm not trying to go to no church services. Watch this. Here, the one is coming in. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Salam. Salam. My Habesha brother. Hey, he asked him. Asked him what the word badia means. Badia. Badia. Look. He looking. He know. It means slave, right?
Who said that?
No, I said badia. I was telling him what it was. It means a slave. See? See? They got to understand what it is. And he know. That's why he said badia is a bad word. It means black slave. In Eritrea, it means something different, but Ethiopia, it means slave. So what happens, you don't use that term over there.
Where you from?
Me? I'm from Philly, but I live in L.A. But I go to Tawahido Church in Boston.
Now, how do you know Eritrea though? I mean,
How do I know?
yeah, a lot of people, they don't know Eritrea. Because,
Because I study history.
yeah.
Here's a book. Show them that book right there.
Yeah.
You see? Show them that book right there. Give me that book. No, not that. That one. He said, "How do I know?" It means red. It means Red Sea.
Hey, so what tribe were you? What tribe were you?
What tribe would be?
Yeah. He looked like he's from Tigray tribe.
Oh, what a ethnic city or, I mean, what tribe?
He said tribe. What tribe are you
Tribe.
from?
Oh, Tigray?
Tigringa.
Tigray.
Yeah. See?
Say it again. Look at his hand, look at mine.
It's all the same. But all this is the same. But we all the same people.
Right.
But the Horn of Africa is Ethiopia. That's the Horn of Africa. So he is
What do
African.
you want to drink? You get the
Huh?
great one? Anything?
Oh, coffee. Let me get coffee.
No, I'm good.
I'm getting them. I had a coffee.
No. Good. Thank you, sir.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. Let me get the refill, right?
Yeah, that's a refill. Thanks, you, brother.
I got a question for you.
But look, you see how he is? You see what he just did? He don't know us from Adam. But see what he did? He don't know y'all, but he just said, what do y'all want to drink? This is how they are. It's more cultural with them. This is why you see he looked around before I said Badia. You see him looking around? Because Badia was a bad word. Badia was a bad word, which means black slave. And that dude is darker than you. So he be like, let's be realistic. And if I go outside to those brothers and do the same thing, they will tell you. That's why I said, where you from? So if we don't know the history, and y'all seen it live too. Did y'all see that? Did you see the brother? And he said, what do y'all want to drink? He don't know us from Adam. But how many brothers actually would do that? Or y'all want something to drink? You want something? You want something? You want something? They don't even know you. Because if you come with the black stuff, they're not going to deal with you. And this is what Noble Drew Ali kept saying. Stop using names that allude to slavery. That is Negro, black, and color. Get out your emotions, man. Get out of your emotions and let's deal with facts. And this is why they don't want to come to certain events, because it's not emotional, it's not religious, it's not this, it's not that. We stuck in emotionalism. If you talk to, I don't care where you at in this globe. If you in DC, sit with an Ethiopian, say Badia. Sit with Ethiopians. Talk. Thank you, brother.
Say two.
I've heard the guy say at least 7 times they don't want to come out to events like this. You can't be the way you want to be.
What do you mean promote? I don't care about nobody. I'm to a point. I don't want nobody. I don't care less about somebody coming in. I don't. The only reason why I came back here is because my brother was building. I don't. My thing, brother. I'm doing something visual. I'm doing film so I can show people on a broader scale this information. I'm not concerned about. Listen, I'm sitting here right now with y'all. This is good enough for me. So you take the information now and you go back to your groups and you build with them and teach them. That's the job. You know, like Brother Ty said, we don't care if it's 2 people in the room. You know what I mean?
It's Texas. When I'm at a event in town, I'm about highway from New York, from Canada, from Puerto Rico, right up in Texas. I had promoted.
Listen, do they have to promote? Let me show you something, how crazy it is. Do you have to promote a football game? Do you have to promote a football game or anything else?
So I had to now.
No. Dude, most people before they don't want this on the radio shows though, brother. Do you understand do you understand, brother? Listen to me, man. Do you understand? They do not know. They don't want this information on radio. If I'm sitting, I've done Out of Darkness, this film right here. Let me show you, where's Out of Darkness? Oh, it's somewhere around here. That film, Out of Darkness, has been out. You think they don't know? You think people don't know about Out of Darkness? Yes, they do. You think they would say, okay, let's reach out to him? Nope. Why? Because the truth will come out. Because I'm not controlled or or subject to somebody's organization or somebody's clique. You see what I'm saying? This information's been around. I told you, I've been doing this radio for 14 years, brother. I'm not new to none of this information. It's what I'm trying to share with you. I will build with the Ethiopians, and I guarantee if I put something together tomorrow and say, yo, I'm in town, dude, let's have an Ethiopian meeting. I guarantee they all come out, not trying to get over. They'll put up money. They'll make it happen. You saw the Ethiopian by the book, sitting there. You saw him come in here and say, what, y'all thirsty, you hungry, you know what I mean? Culture. Understand principles and morals. Principles. Ask the black person what principles do they stand on. What principle do you stand on? You gotta think that long? You black. What principles? No, not yours. I said what principles in general. If I get on here right now and ask a bunch of Moors what's their principles, they're gonna tell me love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Point blank, period. No hesitation, no guessing, none of that. It's gonna automatically come out, right? Ask the average black person this. This is what they don't want, real talk. They don't want this real talk. They want the emotion. Yeah, brother, they enslaved us. Oh no, brother, the white man did this. White man didn't. Really? It's your own people who are doing it to you. And this is why you're not going to get this information out here the way it should be out. I just keep telling you, when I come to Houston, when DeLoyne calls me and we on the phone, DeLoyne says, Sabir, anytime you need that spot, just let me know. How is it that he's calling me all the way across somewhere else and you right here in Houston? I said, I will give up my time to come and do this. This is what I told DeLoyne. I will give up my time and come and help people. I'm not getting $20,000 for this, but I'm giving you my time because I know our people need it. You know, so come on, man. We supposed to be there, what, 6 o'clock? I'm still sitting here talking to y'all, right? I'm going to be tired as hell, right? 6 o'clock, we supposed to be at the Shape Center. Yeah, we got to get out of here, y'all. So, we got to get out of this Starbucks because we going over to the Shape Center. Listen, y'all, the Shape Center, I'm never going to be tired. It's eating right. Never tired. Mentally may be tired, but not a physical tired. It's a mental tired probably, but not a physical.
Hey man, before you put your book, before I give you back your book, keep reading until you get to your book.
Oh, now you can read it. Read on. So, Shapes. Shape Center, 6 o'clock, Live Oak Center. Okay? We're going to build on that. Shape Center. Shape Center, Live Oak Center. Today, 6 o'clock. I'll be there. I'm holding it down in Houston right now. All right? If you're going to get there early, I have DVDs, and I don't know how long the DVDs are going to last, but I do have DVDs. And please support the Shape Center. All right? Peace. Live Oak one, okay? There's only 2 of them. Peace and love. Huh? DeLoyne? Yeah, I love that brother, man. Hey, Brother B, post this one up, homie. Peace.